Well, welcome back. We move on to the next level in which we're going to look at actually calculating z-scores for a group of datum, which will be very interesting. This is very simple, very easy to do, and I can show you how to set it up in Excel if you want to do that. Here we have a sample problem, finding the z-score of a raw datum of 58 when mu is 94 and sigma is 32. I want you to notice that this is obviously a population because we have mu and sigma, and we're trying to translate this raw datum score into a z-score, so we know where it is relative, how many standard deviations above or below the mean it is. The first thing that we do is we select the formula. The formula is the datum minus the mean divided by the standard deviation. So we have 58 minus 94 over 32. We plug in these values into the formula and then we simplify. 58 minus 94 we would do first. So we find that that's negative 36. Then we divide it by 32. And we find that the z-score is negative 1.125. That means that it is 1.125 standard deviations below the mean. If we were to draw the map of this thing, remember this curve, and we have mean and we have standard deviations, then this little datum point is 1.125 below the mean. That's what the negative means. Negative 1.125 says that it is 1.125 standard deviations below the mean. That gives us something much better than just saying the number 58. We know how many standard deviations it is below the mean. Let's take another one. Find the z-score for a raw datum of 208 when x bar is 175 and the standard deviation is 59. We know that this is a sample because we have x bar and s. X bar is the mean of the sample. S is the standard deviation of the sample. We select our formula. We plug in our values. 208 is x. X bar is 175. S is 59. Now, in the way that you solve this formula, you have to do what's on top first. X minus x bar. 208 minus 175 gives us 33. 33 divided by 59 is 0.56. So we know that this standard deviation is 0.56, or this datum is 0.56 standard deviations above the mean. Find the raw datum value for a z of 2.05 when mu is 145 and sigma is 40. This is for a population. We choose the formula. We plug in, we've got a z-score, so we know it's 2.05, and we're looking for find the raw datum value. So we'll plug in the things that we know, equals 205. So the first thing that we're going to do is multiply 40 by 205, 40 by both sides to get this off the bottom. 82 equals x minus 145. We're going to add 145 to both sides, and the raw datum value is 227. We're able to take a raw datum and find its z-score. We're able to take certain values of mu and sigma and find the raw data. Very easy to work these little formulas. They're not very hard. You have this. I want you to keep climbing the ladder. You're rocking. You have this thing, terms and definitions. You've learned the difference between quantitative and qualitative statistics, descriptive and inferential. You've looked at measures of central tendency, mean, median, and mode. You have discovered the mean and the standard deviation and the variance and the z-score. Man, you're rocking, and you know types of data. The data are nominal, ordinal, interval, or ratio. You're going to rock. You're going to enjoy this class.